listen, I had to bring the young birds on today. Hey, y'all know what time it is. Hey, listen, first and foremost, y'all see them. Y'all see what the vibes is today. We got the young knowledge in the building. Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. Hey, before we get into these topics today, because y'all know we got an electric game tomorrow. Yes, indeed. But before we get into any and all of that, yeah, warm it up, though. You know what time it is. You know who you on with. You know who you rocking with. It's your boy, Philly Notion. Notion gang, salute. Hey, you already know. Hey, let's check the phone cam real quick. Hey, hold on. Hey, y'all know that thing is still within reach. Yes, sir. Hey, ring, check. We still on the quest for that. We ain't out this thing, gang. Y'all already know. Hey, listen, y'all make sure y'all check the description links below also. Everybody's, hey, y'all already know they channels is in the links, and y'all know what to do. If y'all new to this ride, hey, go check my boys out also, and y'all know what to do. Go hit that subscribe. Again, make sure y'all go hit that subscribe and activate that notification just so y'all catching all the vibes. Hey, listen, gang. Y'all know, hey, I'm going to let my boys let y'all know where to find them at because, again, we about to kick that hot flavor today. Y'all know how we rock it. Eagle season, let them know where to find you at. Hey, Philly Insider Podcast, we going to keep it moving, my guy. Let's get it.
Hey, man, it's your boy, Eagle Season, coming back at it again with another live stream with other Eagles content creators, man. I do a lot of Eagles content. Check the link in the description. And, man, let's go get this dub tomorrow. And you know what it is.
Hey, thanks for having me on, Notion. You know, we got a good show planned tonight, and go check me out. Links in the description. You know, we got film breakdowns, do my work on InsideDeagles.com, articles, everything you guys want, and make sure y'all go sub these guys up. These guys are the real MVPs.
All right.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Letsgobirds here, back again on the live stream. Y'all already know Sixers, Eagles. If y'all want me to do Phillies, I'll do Phillies skits, reaction vids, whatever y'all want.
Yo. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Byshir Randall back at it again. And you girls, you know what knows you grow. Listen, bro. You want to chill, want to vibe, be sure to hit that subscribe. You know what I'm saying? There'll be no altercation if you punch that notification. Let's get this dub tomorrow, guys. Let's go.
That's cool.
Yes, sir. Hey, I couldn't have said it best, by sure. We need to get this dub tomorrow. I'm going to tell you that right now. Y'all know I ain't part of no team tank. Hey, listen, if we got an opportunity to win a play or to make it to the playoffs, listen, I don't care how sore we are right now. If we could win out, fellas, oh, my goodness. Y'all know the vibes. But, hey, listen, y'all already know we got some questions today. Salute to my guy, Philly Insider Podcast. My man be rocking out some fire questions. And, of course, we want y'all's input in the chat also. So y'all make sure y'all, hey, listen, we're going to ask y'all some questions. Y'all let us know how y'all feeling. Because, again, we got an important game tomorrow. Yes, sir. And we need to handle this business. So, hey, gang, first and foremost, shout out to the notification gang. I see y'all in the stream. Hey, General TSO, big salute. That's my unk in the building. Big salute, bro. Hey, Eagles Nation, you already know. Salute to you. Hey, you already know. Look. Obviously, we got D Biggie in this thing. The Young Bulls is here. Yes, indeed. You already know, my guy. Hey, shout out to Philly Notion, the whole gang. You already know. Hey, listen, this is the new movement right here. So please believe we about to get the fresh set of eyes on things. So, again, gang, let's go and jump into these topics real quick. Hey, listen, I need to know from the gang right now. Hey, can Jalen Hurts, listen, can the Eagles ride this momentum with Jalen Hurts? Hey, y'all let us know in the comments. Eagle season, kick it off first, my guy. Let me know. Hey, can my man ride this momentum? Can we do it?
I think it's not more of Jalen Hurts with the momentum. I think the Eagles as a team can ride with the momentum. You know, Doug Peterson, he proved that he's a great coach in the month of December. And we all know that. And with Jalen Hurts, a different quarterback, and then with the Eagles, that's such a good team in December. In 2017, I'm pretty sure we were like 4-2. We lost one against the Cowboys, and I forgot the other team. 2018, we were like 4-1. and then 2019 4-0. Now let's see what we could happen this game, but right now so far we're 1-1. I'm pretty sure, but I think that we could close out the season with a couple of wins. If y'all are talking with the playoffs, I think that the Eagles will play harder just because they know that they have an opportunity and they can fulfill that opportunity. And let's see what could happen. I really think that we could ride the momentum and we could win some games.
Hey, take it next, Philly Insider Podcast. How you feeling? Hey, can the Eagles ride this momentum with Jalen Hurts? Let me know.
I mean, this time of year, man, the magic just happens. I don't know why. Like Eagles season said, 2017, we lost Wentz, but then we ended up winning, however many out of the last we won the 3 in a row in the playoffs, obviously. 2018, Wentz goes down again, Foles comes in, 3 in a row. Last year, we lose to Miami, we win 4 in a row. I don't know what it is. Whenever this team goes below 10% chance to make the playoffs, we always end up coming through at the end of the year. So this is going to be a tough one. Not going to lie. There's more film on Jalen Hurts now. We'll see what kind of game plan Dougie P comes up with, if it's as good as last week. But hey, anything can happen. I'm excited for the game. Washington and New York, they got 2 backups starting tomorrow. New York's got their backup play caller calling plays tomorrow. You got to take advantage of this opportunity. Here's the plan, fellas. Washington's losing at 1. We're winning at 4. And then New York's losing at 8. That's what's going to happen. So I think we can.
Yes, sir.
Hey, take it next, Byshir. Hey, let me know, Byshir. Hey, can they ride this momentum with Jalen Hurts? Let me know, my guy.
I don't know, bro. I hope so. I don't know. Listen, my whole thing with Jalen Hurts is I want to win a game so bad, but if we find a way to somewhat, not pull out the victory, I wouldn't be mad. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is I want to see progression. I want to see progression for Jalen Hurts. Can he be able to do what he did to the Saints for another 4 quarters? Will he not be able to get shut out in the second half again? I want to see stuff. But I mean, anything's possible come December. Anything's possible come December. So I'm saying, if we can ride it out, we might as well go all the way. That's what I'm saying.
Facts. We might as well go all the way. That's what I'm saying. If we feel like that, if we're going to make an effort, we might as well put in the full effort. That's all I'm saying. Hey, let's go, Birds. Let me know your thoughts. Can the Eagles ride this momentum with Jalen Hurts? You already know.
Yeah. It started as nothing into a spark, into a kitchen fire, into a campfire. So, yeah, I think this momentum, this campfire is going to keep going throughout this whole season, but gotta watch out because Butter Baker is out there on that defense. I mean, other than him, Hassan Reddick, I mean, there isn't much else on that Arizona defense, but the rest of the season, exactly what Philly Insider said, we know December and Doug, that's a good match. And I think we can win out and hopefully win this division and get Jalen Hurts some playoff experience.
Hey, I'm on board with that also. And I'm going to tell you right now, hey, listen, if y'all ask me, listen, absolutely this team can ride this momentum with Jalen Hurts. I'm going to tell you what, the things that I saw from that first game with Jalen Hurts against the quote-unquote ranked number 1 defense in the league, listen, that stuff has me encouraged. Some of the things that we're seeing from Jalen Hurts, unfortunately, I don't think Carson Wentz, of course, he doesn't have that breakaway skill set to run up out this pocket, when it's collapsing. Because we know it's going to collapse. This O-line is still trash. It hasn't changed. Yeah, we're finding some consistency on the O-line, but I'm not sitting here saying this is some elite talent. But at the end of the day, listen, Jalen Hurts knows how to get out this pocket. Listen, hey, if he can continue to learn and grow, show that pocket awareness, hey, he's going to have to throw the ball. That's something I'm going to be looking for this game. Hey, any quarterback in this league has to throw the ball. So if he can build on those things, if he can show that in full display this game, absolutely, this team can ride this momentum with Jalen Hurts straight to the playoffs. Like my guy, Philly Insider Podcast was saying, listen, Washington, they're about to put Dwayne Buttermilk Trash Can Haskins back in the game. That's a loss. Please believe that. And then the Giants, I don't even know if they're going to be playing Danny Jones this week. If it is Colt McCoy, good luck. I think they got who do they got? Is it the
Browns?
The Browns this week.
Browns.
Yeah.
Let's go Baker Mayfield. I hope they light them up. But at the same time, listen, the opportunity is there for the Eagles, and I fully believe they can ride this momentum with Jalen Hurts. So, hey, listen, I know we're all anxious to see it tomorrow, and we definitely going to see it in full display. But real quick, hey, this is off topic, but again, my guy brought it up. I don't know if y'all heard the news, but evidently, the Eagles signed, what was it, John Dorsey?
Yeah, John Dorsey from the Browns. Yep.
Hey, real quick, not sure if everybody's familiar with it, but anyway, what it is I guess he's got some GM background knowledge. I believe he's from the Browns and what was it? The Browns in Kansas City?
The Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
So evidently he's done some work there. I don't know. Is this writing on the wall, fellas? What does this mean with this signing of John Dorsey? Y'all let us know in the comments below also. Hey, real quick, Eagles season, let us know. What does that mean? Does that mean Howie's job is, potentially a threat? What's going on with that? Talk to me.
What I think about this is, I think to bring John Dorsey in, maybe to, give Howie some competition. I think that this year, I think they should let John Dorsey draft. If he's gonna stay for, until the draft, I think they need to let him draft. If he could bring players with talent and if he could execute talent with free agency, then it would be really good. All I need, Howie's a great GM. He's nothing bad. He just cannot draft. I think the only thing that we need him for is cap situation. Cap situation, he's one of the best GMs in the league, and he needs to, I think definitely John Dorsey is probably going to be a better chance for us to, draft better players. But, because Howie Roseman hasn't drafted a first-round pick since 2012, 2013. And the only Pro Bowler that he has that was a first-round pick is, Carson Wentz. That's the only Pro Bowler he's drafted. So, we'll see what could happen. And, yeah. We'll see what could happen. I really need to see what John Dorsey could do. I think he could bring a difference to this team. But if not, then I guess you got to find someone else because Howie's not the solution. I'm just.
Facts, bro. I think we all on to that one. Hey, Howie as a GM, that ain't it right now. But hey, let us know. Hey, how you feel on that Philly Insider with the John Dorsey?
Yeah, well, first I got to shout out my buddy Ian on my podcast. He has been calling for John Dorsey since week 1 of the season to be a duo with Howie Roseman. And we found out today that that's exactly what happened. So he's been saying, look, Howie's a business whiz. John Dorsey can evaluate talent. They'd be a perfect combo. And then I see my favorite beat reporter today write an article, and he said exactly that. So shout out my buddy Ian. He called it a long time ago. But that's exactly what it's going to have to be. I mean, I saw Bleeding Green Nation put out an article about how Dorsey wasted a lot of his assets, and he only really had a couple nice first-round picks with Chubb and Ward, or Denzel Ward. But the point being, is that really – it's better than what Howie has done. He hasn't done anything with his assets. I'd rather have a guy who's, quote, wasted some assets than a guy who has wasted every single asset, in my opinion. So that's where I'm at with it. I think John Dorsey could be a great addition, and let's see what he does with the draft this year. If he's been a consultant, let's see what he can do in April. I'm excited.
I mean, didn't he draft Myles Garrett?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's a first-round pick. So, I mean, all his first-round – well, I don't want to say all his first-round picks, but majority of them, like Baker, Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, Nick Chubb, they all turned out to be good picks. You know what I'm saying? So, but my whole thing is this, though, bro. If we bring him in, I don't think that Howie Roseman, the Weasel, I don't think he's so eager to give up that, that draft thing. Because my whole thing, he sucks at drafting. You know what I'm saying? Because if my whole thing is, if we wanted to bring in a new person to draft, we could have been did that a long time ago. So I don't think he's specifically here to draft. I think he's going to give Howie pointers to draft, but I think he really here to get offload some of these contracts. You know what I'm saying? I think it's time for, you know what I'm saying, like Zach Ertz, Lane Johnson, who else? Fletcher Cox, all those were Chip Kelly guys. You know what I'm saying? Howie only drafted freaking Wentz. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't know, bro. I think Howie got to go. I just wanted to get fired. You know what I'm saying? That's just my whole thing. But
Byshir said a hand's got to roll.
Yeah,
Howie got to get fired.
He just got to go, bro.
Hey, already. What you got? Let's go, Birds. How you feeling on it?
If this John Dorsey guy, the one who drafted Nick Chubb in the second round, if he's the guy that picked up Kareem Hunt,
the
possibly the best two running back duos ever, then I'm all for it, bro. But yeah, like Byshir said, he's gonna give Howie tips and stuff like that. He's probably not gonna be making picks and stuff like that. But I really do like this. If he is gonna be the one making player evaluation, signing people, making great draft picks, unlike Howie, then I'm all for it. I love this.
Hey, I'm on board also. I'm gonna tell you what, this is a step in the right direction for me. Evidently, we need to see how this whole thing lays out, but it makes sense. We all know how we don't need to do nothing with no kind of player personnel, moving forward on this team, in my opinion. So listen, we all know Howie and Jeff Lurie, they're buddy, they're extreme friends. So I definitely don't believe, and I think there's been something out, where Jeff Lurie pretty much has said Howie ain't going nowhere. So with that being said, hey, listen, just move Howie to an office. You know what I'm saying? Move him to an office. No, you're good. Move him to an office. Move him somewhere where he ain't dealing with players. Bring in John Dorsey, who does evaluate talent. That makes sense. So, hey, listen, there might be a slow transition. We might see Dorsey become the full GM here. But again, hey, listen, I think the logic makes sense. How we need some kind of help. Again, I was not an advocate supporter. Again, I know the struggles we're seeing is with our draft issues. But again, Howie does have some talents. Drafting ain't one of them. Get him off of that task immediately. So, hey, this makes sense for the team, and I'm glad the team did something. The writing's on the wall. Howie Roseman, hey, it is possible. If this man comes in here and turns his team around, I don't know what they're going to do with Howie. Howie might be, the limo driver. He might be, taking out the trash for a jet. It don't even matter. He better not be no GM. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think John Dorsey drafted Mahomes. I think he drafted Baker, and Baker was the same draft class as Mahomes, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't think he drafted Mahomes.
Hey, we're definitely gonna find out. But again, I like the logic and the thinking. At least this team is making some kind of efforts to address their issues that they got going on. So that's all we can expect. So, but hey, guys, listen, we know we got a game coming up tomorrow. And I'd like to know, listen, what do we expect from Doug's play calling this week? We saw a whole totally different, look like a reverse of some type of play calling last week. I ain't seen this kind of play calling all year. So, listen, what do we expect from Doug's play calling this week? Hey, let's start in a different direction. Let's go, Birds. We'll start it with you, and then we'll zigzag to the top. So go ahead, my guy.
Man, if the Cardinals on offense, I mentioned the weapons. They got Kenyon Drake and Chase Edmonds, who I think is a stud. Kyler Murray. Not even without saying, there's Christian Kirk on that offense.
Yeah.
Fast, great in the slot. And before all of our defensive DBs went down, Avonte Maddox was the perfect guy to, guard Christian Kirk. But now we don't know who's going to be where and whatever. And then we've got Hassan Reddick on the defense. Those linebackers are great at stopping the run. But I think Chandler Jones is out, right?
Yeah, out for the year.
All right. I mean, yes, we can, try and get the run game working a little bit. But I think, we can't run. They're going to use contained on Jalen Hurts now that they've got a whole game of film on them. But I think there will be less running the ball. We're going to see Hurts pass from the pocket a little bit more.
See, that's where I get mad at, bro, because if you would have did all that play calling for Carson Wentz, we wouldn't even be in here in this situation. But that's even there or there. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Salute to my guy, Bobby. I swear.
It wasn't. Listen, all I'm saying is this, though, bro. I think Doug Peterson need to continue the play calling that he did with Jalen Hurts last week, because it obviously worked. Had the Saints on their heels. They had no answer for it. I think, in my opinion, we need to run a ball a lot, because Jalen Hurts don't want no smoke with Drake, Kirkpatrick, or even Patrick Peterson, for that matter. Those not the matchups that he won. And considering the fact how they defense, if you ask me, it's kind of loaded. They got Isaiah Simmons, Hassan Reddick, Jordan Hicks. Patrick Peterson, Dre Fitzpatrick, Chandler Jones, although he's not playing, they still got Buda Baker. You can't forget about him. So I think we need to establish the run. You need to run the damn ball. That's the biggest one. Miles Sanders need to have like 25 carries in this game. Have it a balanced game. You know what I'm saying? Miles Sanders never had a 20-yard carry game in his career. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? He need to have like 25 yards. He need to have like 25 carries in this game. Establish the damn run. You need to do a lot of end around plays because Rager is slowly but surely coming on for some unknown reason. You know what I'm saying? Now he want to run hard and stuff like that. Although he looked a little slow to me. You need to do like a lot of screens and misdirections to get this defense off their heels. And then murder she wrote. That's what I'm saying.
There it is. Yeah. There it is.
I mean, Letsgobirds kind of touched on it. They're going to contain that edge, right? They like to bring a lot of DBs down to the box. They're not going to have, you're not going to have Cam Jordan out there trying to chase Jalen Hurts around this one, right? So it's not going to be as easy. And they started keying in on Hurts on the run a little bit more at the end of that Saints game. So you're going to have Isaiah Simmons spying on him at times. You're going to have Buda Baker come down to the box trying to get him at times. And the thing is, you just never know where the pressure is going to come from this Arizona defense because they disguise everything so well. So, I know there was a play last week where we threw a screen out to Rager. The Saints had just about everyone up at the box. Even if they bail out and it's not a blitz, you have Rager all the way out there on a screen. Yeah. They're not going to be able to go pursue him. So stuff like that is going to work. Get the ball out of Hurts' hands quickly. Like Byshir said, that end-around game is going to work. They had like that fake triple option into the end-around to Rager last week, which was really nice play design. Don't know where that's been all year, but
it's not done.
But yeah, so I think you got to implement stuff like that. It's just going to have to be get the ball into your playmakers' hands quick. Jalen Hurts isn't going to be able to hold on to the ball for more than 4 seconds, obviously, or maybe even more than 3. He's going to have to get the ball out quickly in this one, but he's a confident kid. I like his demeanor, and I think just that mindset gives us a shot in this one. So I'm excited. I think he's going to do a nice job in this one. I'm really excited for it.
Yeah. I think that the Eagles can, Doug's play calling is getting better week by week, and the change of play calling is whenever they switched out Jalen Hurts for Carson Wentz, and it didn't really make sense because you should have ran the ball with Carson Wentz, as Byshir said. I don't know why they want to make it easier for Jalen Hurts. I know he's a rookie, and I understand he's a rookie, but if you saw the same problem with Carson Wentz, the offensive line was horrible. I know Jalen Hurts fits the situation more just because he's mobile and he can get third downs because our wide receivers are not that good. And I think he could get first downs with his legs. He can get yards with his legs. And I think with Jalen Hurts, the situation is better since Doug's play calling gets better. And we run the ball. As Eagles fans, that's all we ask for. We just wanted to run the ball. And I think that's what we did last week, and that's one of the reasons why we won that game. And I think if we can come out winning this game, then we'll see what could happen. Because I wouldn't be surprised if we come out running really hard. Because I think I trust the defense. I just don't want DeAndre Hopkins over 100 yards. I'll be okay with. I won't be okay with anything over 100 yards for DeAndre Hopkins. So if they can hold him under 100 yards, then I'll be confident with that. But I like Jalen Hurts, and I think he could come out with the win if we can execute some stuff with Doug Peterson and his play calling. And yeah.
Listen, to your point, bro, if DeAndre Hopkins don't get 100 yards, I'm going to be disappointed. I'm not even a Cardinals fan. You know what I'm saying? But he's supposed to torch us.
He's going to torch us.
Hey, I'm scared. Hey, we're gonna talk about that in a minute too, because I'm straight nervous. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, we got some news on the injury front. Hey, we're gonna break it right now. Hey, Darius Slay is ruled out. So who is gonna be matched up on DeAndre Hopkins? I don't know. But let me kick off this quick. Doug Peterson's play calling. It better be heavily run associated. Because again, we already know now Darius Slay ain't playing. So we don't need to give that offense, the ball time after time. We need to milk this clock, keep Kyler Murray off the field, keep DeAndre Hopkins from lighting us up. Because, hey, we know that's going to happen if they got to see our defense, time after time. So I expect in this game, hey, Doug Peterson's probably going to come with a similar game plan like last game. I think we're going to see a lot more creativity. with Jalen Hurts at the helm. Of course, short passes. I think we're going to see a lot of RPOs. Hey, listen, again, the team right now functioning under Jalen Hurts, they're responding different. Hey, it might be the dual threat. That whole psyche, you have to account for Jalen Hurts and Miles Sanders when they're on the field together. You don't know who's running the ball. So I expect Doug's going to design around that. He should know that by now after seeing that that number 1 ranked defense, how they got exposed. But at the same time, I expect, the Cardinals are going to adjust. They're going to put a spy out there. I want to see how Jalen responds to that, because now these defenses are about to start scheming against him. So I expect Doug Peterson, he's going to probably come with a similar game plan as last week. Quick throws, like you said, misdirection runs, all kind of creativity we ain't seen in the first 14 weeks of the season. But I believe we're going to see it tomorrow. So, listen, again, as long as it's run heavy, because as we all know, Darius Slay, our top prize corner, is ruled out. So that leads me to the next question, gang. Will Jim Schwartz be able to contain Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins? Y'all let me know. Eagle season, kick this one off. All eyes is on Jim Schwartz this game. I'm going to tell you that right now.
You said what? You said what? You say your money on Jim Schwartz? Hell no.
No, I said all eyes.
Everybody,
this game is going to be watched heavily. If we lose this game, guarantee it's going to be because our defense gets shredded up. It's nervous. I'm nervous, but let me know, Eagle season.
I think it's more of not, our cornerbacks that are going to be able to contain DeAndre Hopkins. It's not more of the defense. I think it's more of the Cardinals' offense. The past couple of weeks, they've shifted to a heavy run team. I don't know. I've heard, Kyler Murray has like a shoulder or hand injury. I don't know. And I think that impacted him throwing the ball a lot to DeAndre Hopkins. But that could have impact tomorrow. And if it does, then that's going to be, a great signing for the Philadelphia Eagles, because we cannot contain the DeAndre Hopkins. He's probably the best wide receiver in the league at the moment. And I think we're probably going to have practice squad players on him. Maybe Jalen Mills. Michael Jaquette. But we could see what's going to happen. I really don't think we're going to contain them. But if Kyler Murray's shoulder comes into factor, then I think that we'll be able to, maybe contain them against the run. But, not against the pass.
Well, Jim Schwartz, hell no, bro. I forgot what the question was. I forgot the question. Hell no, Jim Schwartz a bum. Jim Schwartz not gonna do anything. Listen, bro. Listen, just be prepared to have another DK Metcalf on our defense. Just be prepared. Listen, DeAndre Hopkins about to torch whoever in front of him, bro. That's all I'm saying. But listen, I mean, as far as Kyler Murray is, I think, because Kyler Murray is so fast, it was a good thing that we drafted guys like Sean Bradley and Davion Taylor, because they got some speed. So if you ask me, I think Sean Bradley should be our QB spy on Kyler Murray and at least try to contain him. If that happened, it could be a totally different game. But hell no, Jim Schwartz not going to do anything. He's going to sit there, have man-to-man coverage when you're going to see Michael Jacquet get cooked and he needs safety help. That's what it is, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
That's terrible. We can't do nothing about it. We about to watch Jim Schwartz. Just get a filet mignon out there. Let's get it. I don't even know.
Look on his face.
Right on. Who won it next? Let's go Birds. What you got, bro?
Man. DeAndre Hopkins cannot be contained at all. If you don't know yet, that's my favorite player of all time, And I studied his game a little bit, trying to learn how he never drops the ball. But that man will tear zone coverage apart. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. So we need to have a combination of a little, maybe, cover 3 with some man coverage in it. We got to mix it up. Like y'all said, Michael Jaquet is going to get demolished against zone coverage on D-Hop. And man, too. So we need to mix it up a little bit.
Hey, I mean, you guys said most of it. As far as Kyler goes, if the Cardinals are a team, they like to spread you out, go 4 wideouts most of the time. They're a typical spread offense, right? So If they're going to do that and sit with the 5-man protection with their O-line, blitz from the edge, contain that edge. Kyler doesn't like running up the middle very much. So you contain that edge, send some pressure off of there. You could get him uncomfortable. And like Eagle season said, he's a little bit banged up. He got hurt a little bit last week too. Who knows? I mean, we saw Dak on a bum shoulder last year in week 16. So, if you want to refer to that example, but, that's a whole other conversation. But, yeah, I think we can contain Kyler. Listen, as far as DeAndre Hopkins and the receivers go, you're going to have to put a lot of DBs on the field in this one. And the problem is we don't have a lot of DBs right now, obviously, because they're all hurt. Graylin Arnold, who is a guy, we all wanted on the roster, he was probably going to get a chance to play a lot in this game. Now he didn't travel. Now we can't even play him in the secondary. So it's going to come down to, guys like Kevon Seymour, who, obviously he got torched once last week. It's going to come down to guys like Marcus Epps playing the deep spot where McLeod played. I don't trust him. I just got a tweet from someone that said we're going to be seeing the back of Marcus Epps' jersey a lot tomorrow. So that's probably 100% accurate, which sucks. But that's what it's going to come down to. The good thing is they go so up tempo that everyone lines up at the same spot. So you'll see D-Hop, he's going to be on the left every single time. You're going to see Christian Kirk on the right every single time. You're going to see Fitz in the slot every single time. When you do it that many times, the spread offense is predicated on, listen, we got 12 to 15 plays. We want to just kill you with these 12 to 15 plays. So it's the same route concepts every time. It can get a little predictable. This is why their offense is slowed up a little bit. They don't even when D-Hop gets off coverage, they don't even attack his matchups half the time. So while he's insane, Kyler doesn't even look his way enough. So, if D-Hop gets 8 or more targets, the game's over. I'll tell you that. I think they're almost undefeated when he gets that many targets. And if he gets less than that, I think they're 2-4. And if Kyler runs the ball 8 or more times, they're 6-1, and they average 32 points per game. If he runs it less than 8 times, they're 0-5, and they only average 22 points per game. So that's what it comes down to. Can we contain Kyler? Will they go after these matchups with D-Hop? I think it's possible. But again, if they go after D-Hop this game and go after the matchups, we're not going to stand a chance. Jim Schwartz is going to have to dial something up, dial some safety help over there, get some linebacker help in the middle where D-Hop is, and just make them uncomfortable, give them something they've never seen before. That's what it's going to come down to for me.
Hey, that is well said. Everything that you said, hopefully Jim Schwartz is paying attention, because I'm going to tell you what. Hey, listen, we know DeAndre Hopkins is a threat, right? For whatever reason, when it comes to those top wide receivers, we, for whatever reason, don't adjust when they, torching our team. Hey, DK Metcalf. Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, if we don't put no type of double coverage on DeAndre Hopkins, if he's lighting us up like that, hey, Jim Schwartz, yeah, brother, I'm going to tell you right now, your job ain't going to be looking too safe after this one. Because I'm going to tell you right now, listen, Kyler Murray, we know, is an electric talent. Again, containment is going to be key. But at the same time, we know our corners out, our safety's out. Our secondary is super shaky right now. And we're going to have to do some doubling on their best performing receiver. So hopefully the offense and defense help each other out. Hopefully we run the ball to keep this defense, off the field and not as gassed. Because again, when we start going three and out, hey, listen, that's when our defense gets gassed. And yeah, them corners will be getting exposed. Like my guy for the Insider Podcast said, listen, y'all might be seeing a lot of the back of jerseys because I have no confidence in this secondary right now. But we're gonna need to help out Jim Schwartz adjust to the game plan and put some kind of double coverage or something on DeAndre Hopkins. Because if he starts cutting up, it's a wrap, gang. I don't see us.
He's missing the big boy. They got DeAndre Hopkins. We worried about DeAndre Hopkins. What about Christian Kirk and Larry Fitzgerald? Good God. Oh,
hey, this defense is about to have their hands full, my guy. This pressure, we're going to have to rely on our D-line this game. So, again, like our line's going to have to come with it. Containment's going to be key. I don't want to see Kyler Murray putting the Jets on us like Daniel Jones did. I do not want to see that because he's fully capable. So this is gonna be a tough game. I'm interested to see again. I believe this game is gonna be a lot riding on the back of Jim Schwartz. If we lose, please believe our defense will probably have gotten shredded. So,
and this is a game where we're gonna miss Will Parks a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is very true. Yeah.
Hey, so let me just throw it out there. Since we know DeAndre's coming out here with a mission in mind to torch the mess out of us, how many yards will DeAndre Hopkins have? Hey, started off Byshir. How many yards is he getting, bro?
Shit, what's the record for the game? How many yards is the record in the game? He gonna get more than that. No, but I mean, I think DeAndre Hopkins. I think many different people gonna be on him. So I mean, we could try our best to slow him down, but I think the DeAndre Hopkins might have probably like a $125. I can see it probably like a $125 and probably like 2 tubs.
$125.
Yeah.
Hey, what you got? Let's go, Birds. How many yards you think DeAndre Hopkins gonna have?
Man. Has he ever played a secondary this bad? Oh Lord. I think he's gonna definitely have over 100 yards if Kyler looks towards him enough, and targets them enough. And they do use him on screens and stuff like that. But I think maybe 150 yards or more, but definitely 100 yards for sure.
Yep.
Hey, I can go next. I think we're gonna run the ball like you said, Notion, and just keep that offense off the field. So I think that will limit the amount of opportunities D-Hop will get. I think Kyler not looking that way will also limit the opportunities. I'm still gonna go with 112. But considering the situation right now, I think that's a little bit generous. So 112 would be a win in my eyes. So
Facts.
I'll say 140. I think he'll probably have like 140 on us. Maybe a touchdown. I just see it like that. I don't think that he's gonna get as much opportunities, especially with what you just said, Hunter. And the Eagles are gonna probably have like a couple people on DeAndre Hopkins. So we'll see what could happen. He'll probably still be able to catch some balls, but still, it's all right. I think he's probably gonna have like 140.
Yeah.
Yeah, fellas, I'm kind of on the same train. Also, I'm gonna say DeAndre, he's probably gonna at least put up a $120 on it.
Yeah, at least, right.
At least. I at least see, because there is no kind of confidence I have in this secondary with stopping, number one wide receivers. We got lit up by Deontay Adams. We got lit up by DK Metcalf. Anybody that's a true number one wide receiver, which DeAndre Hopkins is that guy. Listen, this man's about to eat. Again, it's all going to be predicated on, of course, is Kyler Murray, is he targeting DeAndre like that? But at the same time, listen, if this man can sneak behind our secondary, I see him having an explosive night. So, again, I think, like my guy Philly Insider Podcast said, if we can hold him down to at least a $120, once he starts creeping over that number, oh yeah, it's gonna be a long night for the Eagles. But I think we could win the game if we at least hold DeAndre Hopkins to no more than a $120. But I believe it's coming. Yes, he's putting up at least 100 yards on this defense.
Listen, like I said in my last video, bro, time of possession is going to win the game, bro. Listen, time of possession win. If the Eagles have the ball longer, they can easily win this damn game, bro. Because I don't think Kyler Murray. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Kyler Murray is not about to drag his team. Well, with our secondary, he might be, but about to drag his team all the way down the field and score. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the kicker did it for him. He had that lucky behind thing against the Bills. But I mean, I don't know, bro. I think the Eagles need to run the damn ball, move the chains with Miles Sanders and Jalen Hurts, bro, and we can win this game, bro, for real.
And I agree with that, Byshir, because that's how you stop fast-scoring teams like that, like the Chiefs, the Cardinals, a healthy Carolina Panthers offense. That's how you stop teams like that.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Hey, completely agree. So, hey, listen, we didn't, we didn't give the Cardinals, enough praise. We already know DeAndre Hopkins. I'm pretty confident he's coming on a mission to try to light us up this week. But again, we got to see how our line's looking. Hey, we gonna step it up too. We riding on some momentum and energy also. But I need to know from you fellas. Hey, listen, who on the Eagles? Hey, who will lead the Eagles in receiving yards this game? Hey, let me know. Eagle season, who you got on this one, my guy? Who's leading the Eagles in receiving yards this game?
Give me Dallas Goedert. I think Dallas Goedert will probably be having, a couple of, catches, and he's like really important in the Eagles passing game. I think he'll definitely be a really important because we do so much of those QB rollouts with the tight end going same way as the quarterback, and that's the only time that the tight end actually recognizes the quarterback. Because our wide receivers, when Carson Wentz rolls out the pocket, they just stand there like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't even make sense. But I think Dallas Goedert probably will have the most receiving yards. Maybe not the most catches, but he'll probably have the most receiving yards. And maybe like 75 or something like that.
Let's go, John.
I like it, my guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Dallas Goedert. Who you got, Philly Insider?
Well, Eagle season's still mine, so I don't want to go the same as him, but I'll go Rager. I think they're going to play a lot of man coverage. They're going to play up tight. If Doug does what he does last week and just has Rager on the short horizontal routes and stuff like that, he's going to have a chance to have a big game. I mean, there's not really too many corners that can hang with him if you use his speed to his advantage, which we finally saw last week at some points, coincidentally, when there was a change in the system. But, we'll talk about that another time. But still, I mean, Rager, you just get him open quickly. Like, there's a couple mesh concepts, stuff like that, just stuff at the line to just create some confusion. And I think, again, Rager's got that breakaway speed. Drake Kirkpatrick, not really a guy who I think can hang with Rager on if Rager's having a good day. Pat Peterson, definitely a guy who can hang with him, but he's not what he used to be. So I do have confidence in Rager, and I think Rager could be big down the stretch. And it seems like Rager, just because they were both, him and Hurts were both in the Big 12, they kind of just have a good connection since they know each other both kind of from that Texas area. So I think that'll be big for them tomorrow.
What I think about that, whenever you said, Rager, I think that some stuff that they could do is those, design rollouts, those quick slants.
Right.
That 39-yard bomb that they had last week. I think they could do that this week.
Just missed.
It's not even about the 39-yard bomb. It's like, I think the 39-yard catch was, kind of lucky. I think that Zach Ertz did have, a little pass interference in that thing. But I think if we could get some of those in there, the refs don't call it, then I think that would be a great game for, Jalen Rager. That could have been taken out to the house, but, he slowed down a little bit.
Yep.
And, yeah.
Facts.
Hey, listen. I'm going to tell y'all right now, like, I can't deny I believe it's going to be Rager also, but, hey, listen. Why everybody sleeping on Greg Ward? I think I'm just capping now. I'm going to go with Rager, gang. Listen. Hey, listen. Greg Ward, I got love for my guy in the slot, but, hey, listen, I don't, right now I see the connection. I can't deny Jalen, they could build on their chemistry that they got going. I really do think that we're going to see that connection continue. I think it just got warmed up last game. Yes, sir. And y'all going to see a full display this week. So I believe Jalen Rager also. Hey, listen, I'm going to give him about – I don't think he's going to break 100, but I definitely think he's going to be at least 80-plus receiving yards this game. So I think this is going to be a game because Jalen's going to have to display some arm talent this game. I think he's going to have some connections with Jalen Rager this game. So I think the times with, the whole Carson Wentz, finding his blanket in his tight end, I don't know, gang. I don't know. I think Jalen Hurts may be looking at his wide receivers, and he may build that connection with Rager. So that's where I'm rocking. We about to see. I hope somebody steps up on this team. But, all right, So speaking on the offensive side, let me know real quick, fellas, what's your thoughts? Who will have the biggest impact on defense for the Eagles? Byshir, get this off, my guy.
I didn't even go. I didn't get my prediction.
Oh, you ain't even. Oh, bro. Yeah, we gotta back it up, bro. Back it up. Hold on. Let me know who's giving that. Who's leading it.
Who's ever not a receiver is going to have the most receiving yards for you. Our receivers stink. Listen, Miles Sanders. No. No, I'll go. I don't know, bro. It's kind of hard, bro. Listen. I'll go Rager because I think Rager gonna get a couple deep bombs this game, bro. I think Rager can probably have like a 50-yard bomb. So I'm excited to see Rager with Hurts because that connection is something getting there too. But if we get Fulgham in this game, that'll be big for us, bro. I need to see more Fulgham.
Hey, that's a good one too. And again, I just hope we have somebody step up, for Jalen this game. Because, again, he's going to need some help. He's going to have to throw this ball. So he's going to have a reliable target out there to trust in. Again, Hey, we've got options. Travis Fulgham. We've got Jalen Rager. We've got Dallas Goddard. Heck, we've got Zach Ertz out there. So, again, there's weapons. We'll see who he builds chemistry with, but I don't believe it's going to be a tight end. I do believe he's going to be looking for some wide receivers. So, hey, we going to see how it works. But again, gang, let me know and kick this one off by Byshir first. Hey, who's going to have the biggest impact on defense for the Eagles?
I'm looking at Josh Sweat. I think Josh Sweat, he's coming on slowly but surely. That's my guy, Florida State. I think Josh Sweat need to contain the edge. Josh Sweat, I think got like 6 sacks on a year. He can easily have like 2 this game. I heard the tackles. What? Yeah, no, it's your turn, bro. Bro, all right, shut up. Listen, Josh Sweat is slowly but surely coming on. I think if he can take that edge, Kyler Murray don't have nowhere to go because Josh Sweat got some speed to him, bro. So I think, listen, I need Josh Sweat to have a big game. If that happens, he can take the edge. I think the Eagles, it's just being our favorite. I'll say that.
Hey, I want to see it. What you got, Letsgobirds?
Man, Josh Sweat. That's a good option. I think he got 6 sacks this year. And they're going to contain Kyler Murray. And y'all seen against the Giants and a couple other teams. This man Kyler Murray, when they put contains, all he does is run around in the pocket. Yeah. And then when he finally gets caught, he just sits down and just takes a sack. So I think the interior of this line is going to have to be strong and get some pressure on Kyler, especially with those contains outside collapsing in the pocket, because all he does is just scramble around, run around like a little Mighty Mouse in the pocket. So I think maybe Javon Hargrave or Fletcher Cox, one of these defensive tackles, going to have maybe 2 sacks.
Okay. I like the Hargrave pick. Okay, what you got on that, Philly Insider?
Yeah, well, let me preface this with, I don't know if this is who will have the biggest impact, but this is who I think has to have the biggest impact. It's got to be Jalen Mills. And again, that's why I said I don't think he will, but he's the only veteran left in this secondary, right? He's one of the only veterans left on this defense right now. He has to step up and be that leader we need right now. Look, I'm not a Jalen Mills fan. I've been really frustrated watching him play his whole Eagles career, but end of the day, he's probably going to play a lot of corner this game. He's a guy who he can keep everything in front of him, and once you get to the red zone, he's kind of that bend but don't break corner, right? I mean, that's what we saw against Julio Jones whenever he'd play him. Obviously, Julio still got his. That's what I think is going to happen with D-Hop too, but Jalen Mills is really going to have to stay up. He's playing enough. He's going back to corner. They flipped him between corner and safety the whole year. He's really going to have to step up and be that leader on this defense, shouting out stuff, letting everyone know the calls and everything. And he's going to be good, big in the run game too, just making tackles, contain that edge as well. He's going to have a big game, in my opinion, if the Eagles want a shot at this and just get physical and just get in D-Hop's face. I mean, Jalen Mills likes to talk. I don't like when he talks because he can't back it up, but hopefully he gets in his head a little bit. So,
yeah, I've been tired of looking at Jalen Mills flexing after plays. And oh my God, yeah. I know y'all sick of seeing that. Wish you got on that.
I'm so tired of looking at his back.
I'm telling you. And then got the nerve to flex when we losing. That makes no sense. What you got, Eagles? Who's got the biggest impact?
I think maybe Javon Hargrave. He's been stepping up the last couple of weeks. Before the last couple of weeks, we thought he's probably been stealing some money from the Eagles organization right now. He's got kind of overpaid, but right now he's stepping up. I think he could have a big impact. I think that he'll have I think that our interior defensive line is better than their interior offensive line. And I think if we can get into Kyler's face, make him uncomfortable, I think that Javon Hargrave is up to the task. The reason I didn't say Fletcher Cox is most likely going to get doubled. So, I'm not trying to say Fletcher Cox, but, Javon Hargrave's under the radar, and they don't really know what, a lot of stuff he could do. So I think they're going to have one guy on him. He could probably win some of those matchups, and if he can, then we'll see, But I think he can have the biggest impact, maybe with a couple of sacks, and yeah.
Hey, I like it, man. Hey, listen, I'm surprised Eagles season you ain't going with your guy. I'm going with your guy. You already know. Brandon Graham. Yes, sir. Listen, he about to continue that Pro Bowl stretch, I believe. I know right now this man's been on a quest to try to get 10 sacks. I think he's going to come up big with some clutch this game. BG, that's who I'm calling out. Hey, listen, when we don't speak about him, normally that's when he, usually steps up. And I think he's been kind of quiet the last couple games. So, Hey, listen, I think we might get a headline reading from Brandon Graham this game. It's usually in clutch situations when we see him do his thing. I think this is about to be a clutch situation, so I'm counting on BG. Y'all already know. Let's do it. So, hey, gang, y'all already know we creeping up here, on that hour time frame. Listen, we're going to kind of wrap this out. Let me know real quick. No, because I need to know if this man's been slipping under the radar. We ain't been talking about him. We're going to talk about him real quick. Give me your quick thoughts. Y'all already know on this man, Mr. Jake Elliott, Mr. No Boot, Mr. Jankily Dankily to the left, whatever you want to call him, straight trash juice. How you feel about Jake Elliott?
If he missed a damn kick, he off my team. That's how. Jake Elliott is so trash. Listen, it's like when everybody get their money, they want to come out to be trash. I never seen that in my life. Jake Elliott needs to go. We need that girl from Vanderbilt, whatever her name is. We need that girl from Vanderbilt. Listen, bro. Jake Elliott is trash. Jake Elliott is the reason why we lost against the Bengals, when we tied with the Bengals. Reason why we lost against the Ravens. Like, he's the reason why we lost at Pittsburgh. He sucks, bro. Oh gosh, don't get me started on him, bro.
Sound like he ain't getting no love from Byshir. What you got? How you feel? Let's go, Birds HD. What's your thoughts on Jake Elliott?
Man. Jake Elliott, man, he sucks. I mean, honestly, and I think we should get destroying, man. Personal story, and he honestly deserves to be in the league right now with his pick. Unlike Jake Elliott.
Oh yeah.
Who's destroying?
Who is that?
I guess this is like YouTube sensational kicker. Yeah.
Really?
Go look him up. He's like kicking record field goals, but he ain't in the league. Somebody needs to go look at that, man. That's all I'm saying too. I feel that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can. Let's go, Birds. Were you still going or mine? But my bad.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I got you, man. Well, yeah, I agree with you guys. I've pretty much had it with Jake Elliott right now, and like Byshir said, it's been ever since the extension, which is just what. Right after that extension, we go to Miami, and he missed a big kick. At the end of that game, it would have been 37-31 instead of 37-28, and then we would have had a chance to score on that drive. So it's like ever since then, he's been really underperforming. This year's been terrible. Last year, he was amazing up until the extension. He had one missed kick, and it was because of the wind in Buffalo. So I was like, man, this dude's really starting to come along in his third year, right? But no, it hasn't been that. It hasn't been the same story. 22 yards, guys. 22 yards. It's crazy. I mean, I remember I was standing right over there by the TV. I'm like, all right, let's get to halftime. No way he misses this one. Even Jake's gonna make this. I see him miss it. I'm like, you gotta be joking right now. Like he just took the air out of our balloon like that. So I've had it with him. Hopefully he can have a good back end of the season. We're locked into his contract, unfortunately. Thanks, Howie. But I don't know. We'll see if maybe he can. The sports psychologist comment. I mean, it's probably right because Nelson Aguilar had to see one too. Yeah. Sometimes that's just what you got to do, especially kicking. Like kicking's there's nothing you can really fix. You just got to go out there and do it, right? You just got to go out there and make the field goal. His mechanics look fine from what I saw. I'm no expert, but I mean, it looks like he's kicking normally. It just looks like he's in his own head right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that Jake Elliott, he's not a great kicker. He's not a great kicker, and I think he needs to. He just needs to I don't know what we should do, man. Like at this point, Jake Elliott, we can't even talk about this. All he has to do. We're asking one thing: is can you make your field goals?
That's it.
Can you just please make your field goals? And all he just probably just wants to not make field goals. I don't know. He keeps missing these kicks for some reason. He was making them the last couple of seasons. He comes out, makes a 44-something yarder, and then he misses a 22. That does not make sense to me.
That's it.
And you're looking like Cody Parker out there, and we'll see what could happen, man. I really don't know what Jake Elliott is, doing. I really wanted some competitions for Jake Elliott this offseason, but we'll see. I really don't know. But this offseason, there's going to be a lot of competition. And, man, we'll see what can happen, man.
Yeah, and real quick, I just want to say too, they worked out a couple kickers a few weeks ago to kind of be like, yo, Jake, you're not performing. Let's see if this will kind of like spur you on.
Yeah.
And the same thing kept happening weeks following. So I don't know. I just wanted to add that in. But
Well, listen, though, today's defense, if Doug Peterson would have had better field position, we wouldn't be able to do that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Doug Peterson want him to kick a 50-yard field goal at Pittsburgh. Kind of stuff is that? Like, come on, bro.
Hey, you already know. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Yeah, Jake Elliott. His biggest thing with me is he's inconsistent, right? Like for whatever reason, he'll sometimes make those, those long field goals, but when it's an extra point and we sitting right there, he's gonna jank it. So pretty much, we've got no consistency on the kicking side. I'm pretty much done with saying that. So somebody gotta hold on. I'm getting some everybody hear some music blasting.
yeah.
I'm gonna use my mic. I don't know if it's me.
Somebody got the music jamming right now.
Hold on.
That's your sister? Okay.
All right, cool. So again, listen, Jake Elliott, I believe he's gonna end up finding his way up out of here sooner or later. Again, it's consistency with this team. You can see it in Doug Peterson's play calling. We're going for it more and more on fourth down. I don't know if that's just because of the trust he has, maybe. And there ain't no real trust in this team to get it done. But that just displays that he ain't got no confidence in his kicker either. So I believe Jake Elliott, this may be his last year kicking in Philly, and there's going to be some kind of competition. But that contract, that's a big issue. And again, who we got to look at for that? Howie Roseman. You already know. Yes, sir.
Yo,
hey, that
long
makes
is the
a
contract?
risk. I'll tell you that. But at the same time, these are some bad signing deals, and Jake Elliott is in that bad signing category.
Like,
Yo, how long is the contract? Is it like 3 years, something like that?
I don't even know, my guy, but I'm gonna tell you what. If we need to restructure it, or he need to get traded. That's all I'm saying. This ain't it. But
like, how do you overpay?
Hey, to close this thing off, again, we know we got a fire game coming up tomorrow, and I got to know from the gang. Y'all let me know. We'll kick it with Eagle season and then wrap it around. But let me know, my guy, what you got us doing in this game. What's the score prediction looking like for this game? Y'all let us know in the comments below also.
Hey, I'm kind of confident about this game. I might not be, telling the truth, but I think we could win this game 24-17. We probably won't win this game, and I think that they have a higher chance of winning the game. But I'm just trying to have some confidence in the team, and I think we could win 24-17. And if we could do a lot of stuff, execute a lot of stuff, then I think we can win this game.
Hey, I mean, in my pregame podcast, I predicted a loss because I feel like I'm gonna jinx the Eagles if I call for a win. But we're the night before the game. I'm getting amped up. I gotta call a win for us. Notion, I was on your live a couple weeks ago before that Seattle game, and I called the win for that. That one didn't work out, but hey, we got the momentum right now. We got the magic rolling. I'm gonna say we win this one 26-24. I think it's gonna be real tight to the end. Maybe a Jake Elliott field goal wins it for us. I hope it doesn't come down to that. I don't want it to come down to that. But I'm a player of the game. Give me Sean Bradley. Give me Sean Bradley in this one. He's going to be the one coverage linebacker who's going to get done. He got it done last week. Give me him.
He had that big fourth down play.
Yeah.
What you got, Letsgobirds? What you got on the score prediction, bro?
This is gonna be some old school football, running the game, limited. Like, it's not gonna be too much scoring, limited possessions. I'll go 17-14 Eagles.
Listen,
I like it. Okay. I'm digging it.
listen, ask LB. You asking yourself. I said we was gonna beat the Saints. I didn't say it on my YouTube channel. I said it to him privately. But what I'm saying is this: I got the Eagles winning by a point, 26-25. Listen, Eagles gonna get a safety or some dumb stuff. We stupid. So you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna kick a field goal, or matter of fact, I take that back. We're not gonna kick anything. Listen, the Eagles gonna win 26-25. But I don't know, bro. I think something is telling me Miles Sanders and Josh Sweat and Sean Bradley about to have a big game, bro. It's about to go down. And for when I'm thinking about Miles Sanders going against guys like Isaiah Simmons, Miles Sanders is an elusive guy, bro. He ain't no punk. know what I'm saying? He take on blitzes. He hit people. So I think Miles Sanders in for a big game. I think Josh Sweat can have a big game, bro. Listen, I take Eagles by a point.
Man, all right. I'm loving it, fellas. Y'all already know how we rocking. Yes, sir. We getting the W tomorrow. That's how we rocking. I do believe, listen, it's going to be a close game, but I do got us winning by at least a touchdown. I'm putting it out there now. We're going to win 27-20. That's how it's going to rock. So, listen, I think it's going to be an electric game. I think, again, we're going to see times where, I think we may have a lead, and then our defense is going to slowly start to expose themselves. But at the same time, I think we're going to do just enough to get this thing done and accomplished. So, hey, y'all can mark it here now. 27 Eagles, 20 the Cardinals. Hey, we getting this dub, fellas. So I'm so excited to see it. Y'all already know. Hey, listen, regardless, if we win this game, hey, y'all know what's going to be the narrative after that? Jalen Hurts, and then what? Hey, we might actually have a chance to win this division. So, hey.
If we win tomorrow, the Washington loses, Giants lose, then we won the division, man.
We're taking it. We're taking that win in any game.
Man. We're winning the division.
All I want to do is spend dollars. I don't care what happens, just spend dollars. Listen, all I'm saying is this, bro. If we win tomorrow and Jalen Hurts pull off another upset, bro, there is no reason on God himself why we should lose the division. If we lose the division, people got rolled. Listen, bro, my player of the game is whoever call the damn plays, because Doug can't. You know what I'm saying? we need to find some type of way to, do our thing, bro. But, I mean, if Jalen Hurts, he could do it, bro. I don't know.
Hey, listen, we're about to see. Coming tomorrow, y'all know, hey, listen, whatever time zone you on, hey, I'm on Central, so I believe the game comes down like 3-something over here. So, hey, y'all make sure whatever time zone y'all on, y'all check that game out, because I'm pretty confident it's going to be an electric game. But, hey, fellas, y'all already know I appreciate every last one of my brothers on here today, because this is how we rocking, and we going to keep kicking it for the Eagles culture, because y'all know how we get it. But, hey, listen, again, gang, y'all check the description links below. All these content creators up here, they kick it in different styles. They're going to give you that different Eagle information, but they all keeping it 100. So, again, gang, check their description links below. And if y'all new to their ride, to this ride, y'all know what to do. Go hit that subscribe. Because y'all already know. Go check my boys out, but let them know where to find y'all out and to close this thing out. Now, hey, kick it off, Eagle season.
Hey, man, check out all these content creators, man. All great content creators. Eagles, they do a lot of stuff, man. But, check the links in the description. You're probably going to get more Eagles content. Probably not going to get to watch all the Eagles content since you're loaded with so much. But I'm gonna just tell you one thing, that all these content creators are great. And if you check them out, just, watch a video. You'll see, you'll probably get some knowledge. And, you're going to like it probably. And just check the links in the description, man. What else can I say?
Hey, facts, man. Just want to shout out everyone in the chat who I see here I know supports me. iDrip222, Infamous 2K, Vic3. We got Jay Tuck in this thing, too. You gotta keep the enemy close. You know what it is, Notion. But Vic3 as well. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Even Bobby Murphy with all the Wen slander. We love it up in here. Yeah. But, make sure you go check these guys out. They work hard on their channels. They try to get the best content out they can. I know, Letsgobirds has been a big supporter of my channel, so make sure you guys go check him out. He's been awesome. But, yeah, thank you guys for doing this. I really appreciate it. Make sure you go sub to my channel if you haven't. Film breakdowns, all that stuff you guys want, live streams. We'll do anything you guys want. So thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it. And, let's go, Birds. Why don't you go next, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Check these guys out. These guys are great at the things that they do. Film Insider Podcast. He does film breakdowns. Eagle season, a very smart guy, high IQ. Byshir Randall, always bringing the news as soon as it comes out. So check them out. And I'll do whatever you want. Currently, I can't live stream because I don't know what's going on with YouTube. But I'll do whatever you want, whatever kind of videos you want.
Yes, sir. Byshir the GOAT.
Oh, shit. My fault. I thought somebody checking some weird stuff out. My fault. But, listen, bro. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to Notion for bringing me on, bro. Listen, I watch all these dudes YouTube videos, bro. All my brothers, bro. We in it for the long run, bro. Fly Eagles, fly. You hear me? But listen, bro. Shout out to Hunter, bro. Be putting out those listen, I can't read defenses. I learned because he did, bro. Listen, he told me some of that what's that formation stuff like that. So shout out to him, bro. Shout out to Notion, shout out to Eagles defense, shout out to Letsgobirds, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hit the link in the description for all our channels, bro. Hell of a night, bro.
Hey,
Appreciate
y'all
that.
already know, man. Anytime I get with the fellas again, it's all fun, it's all love, and I love their energy and their passion for this team. So y'all already know. Listen, we need to get this W tomorrow. I'm sure. Hey, listen, we all go through it. You know, whether we win or lose, we all feel the same. You know, whether it's the frustrations or whether it's the excitement of the Eagles. Y'all can catch it on all these channels. So again, gang, we appreciate everybody for checking us out tonight. Hey, listen, y'all took the time out to come watch us. Hey, rock this thing out. So it's all love, and y'all know we gonna keep it coming for the Eagle culture. As always, gang. Fly, Eagles, fly. And y'all know exactly what it is, gang. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Gonna keep the notion.